What the fuck? What it do, ski? It's your boy Felger34. Today we're checking out STARGATE SG-1. This one is season number 7, episode number 9. Last episode was Space Race, and it was a real standout, I think. Being such a unique episode that doesn't feel like very many in the past. We've definitely had some, I guess, out-of-pocket fun episodes in the series that is outside like the military comedy-esque realm. You know, I think the one that stands out to me is like the superhero episode where they became superheroes with the arm gauntlet. A couple others come to mind there, but Space Race is definitely one that was very far out there and was just a lot of fun highlighting Carter. With that being said, let's see what else is going on in episode 9. I feel like we're gonna compensate with some Dark Gould nonsense. But with that being said, as always, guys, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see what's going on today in SG-8.
Previously on STARGATE SG-1.
The goofs.
Savor the moment, gentlemen. Savor the moment.
That was a fun one as well, actually.
Want me to shoot you?
What would O'Neill do?
We're here to rescue you. In planet? One thing missing, some Jaffa chasing us. There.
Alright, what are they working on this time?
To a major scientific breakthrough.
Oh, what do we got?
This weapon could be the key factor in our...
Impressing Major Carter.
Hey, unlike some people in this room, I've seen what the Goa'uld can do. Iraq. He wasn't an evil lord, he was a first prime.
Jay,
It's a
you're
big deal.
brilliant scientist.
You know, when you've stood side by side with someone and stared into the face of death, it creates an unspoken bond. An understanding
Jack, we're like this,
transcends
okay?
simple friendship into hell and back together. When the mission was over, he looked me in the eye and you, Colonel O'Neill.
Jack?
Folger? Felger. I wasn't expecting you, sir. Finely calibrated device.
Did I
It fires a focus
knack with a
plasma
laser?
pulse.
Could potentially replace the missiles on the X-303.
Okay. Lasers?
More like a...
Alright,
Chloe.
let's give it a
This is
look.
all based on a Goa'uld design.
We're really turning this X-303 into a fully
My
fledged
friend.
spaceship.
I present to you...
A war fleet, honestly. He's so jazzed. No, he didn't save the files. Well, at least Jackson will remember it more. Let's see what's going on today at the SGC. Because now we've got the 303. We're going to need more of them. And we do need to upgrade it, you know? Sure. The regular, you know, turrets and missiles will do good against replicators. But we're going to need some of those laser beams and... Let's see it.
No, but I am really sorry,
Avenger
General, and I can assure you that
2.0.
nothing like this will ever
Plug on your research.
No, please,
Oh, no.
General, this was just
Hammond's
a minor
cheese.
Glitch, minor glitch. I mean, we're...
Have been similarly long on promise and short on results.
All right, what exactly are you saying?
Hammond,
I'm
not
saying
like
it may be
this.
time for the Air Force to...
You know, that would be a mistake. Because, you know, it just so happens that I'm working on a, and it's gonna be huge, this thing, and it's gonna make the plasma weapon look like a squirt gun, sir. Our formal presentation just
Oh
yet,
no,
you know, I
he's
still
getting
gotta-
called out.
You have 24 hours.
More than enough time.
That is truly Hammond's
Dismissed.
on the rare occasion
What were
48.
you thinking?
Lots of power in the galaxy by noon tomorrow.
You have anything in mind?
Absolutely not.
Right after this project, okay? So,
After this.
right after this project, okay?
Oh god.
Real tactical advantage for us, don't you think? What do you think?
It's interesting.
Really?
That backfire, that would suck.
You don't have a finished program. Dot a few
Ah,
I's.
that's really it. Exactly, yeah.
Well, I'll take a look at it. If it shows promise, I'll celebrate just yet. This is far from a done deal.
No, of course not. Of course not.
She said, whoa, fam, relax. Hold your horses there, buddy. Getting a little too
Yes!
Where am I? How did she get me?
Choose could prove to be a valuable weapon in our struggle against the Goa'uld.
If it works.
That's what I intend to find out. All he needs is a little support.
Aw, this is so sweet. He's got a mini set. Is it a game? No way he made his own Stargate game.
Anything?
No, I'm fine.
Oh, alrighty.
This guy put Mountain Dew to an open cup. No, Jay, not like this.
What? Thank God. Oh, thank God. That's great. That's great.
Check with you. Yeah, that's not a problem, is it?
No. God.
The basic idea behind the virus is actually quite brilliant.
Really?
Alright, this is gonna be a fun one. Unless he mucks it up. I'm just trying to think of it, because you had an enemy gate, an enemy on another planet, you scramble the gate, they'll have no way of getting back to that set of coordinates. Oh god. Bro, this guy keeps getting pinged up! Siler, what is going on, fam? We need a whole, like, mini-series about
Felger, what are you doing here?
what's mini episodes about how he gets these injuries.
We cannot establish an outgoing wormhole. We've tried all kinds of addresses, but we just can't get a lock.
Stand by, Colonel.
Whoa. This is just a coincidence. There's no way this could have anything to do with my virus. No. Of course, this isn't ringing any bells with anybody, is it?
The virus was sent here, P5S117. Colonel O'Neill is on P3C249, which is here.
Maybe
it is
proximity?
true that relatively...
Alright, let's see what's going on.
Malfunctions.
Several gates have gone offline, as yet we have no idea why. We're still in the process of gathering information.
Fellas,
You
this is
broke the
Major
show!
Carter. Do you have any info?
Transmission received.
I mean, to be fair, they did sort of speed rush this. They got it shipped within a week.
Sir,
I'll go ahead.
This guy just botched an 8-year operation and billions of dollars.
there it is.
Sir, first I'd like to recommend that you begin recalling all of our off-world teams immediately.
It's already being done. The mining team from P4F221 is coming through right now.
Bad.
Well, you might want to tell them to hurry it up, sir.
I didn't even realize the gate has an automated updating system too, if that's what she just said.
A few minutes later, several more.
They appear to be spreading out from the original gate.
To transmit the new coordinates that apply to each address.
And you believe Dr. Felger's virus initiated one of these updates.
Transmitted to a few more, and so on, and so on, and so.
So on.
Is there any way we can stop it?
The entire network will be infected in less than 2 hours.
We need to focus on getting as many people back as possible, sir.
He's really mad, isn't he?
You think? It's not like we can just call up the Stargate's customer service like, "Hey, Ancients, by the way, is there a manual or anything like that we can fix this?" Or no?
It's Daniel's team, sir.
Oof.
Dial it.
Okay, breathe. Everything's gonna be fine.
Over Cleveland High School, that's right.
What?
15. The rest are stranded.
And Dr. Jackson?
His team's still off-world.
Oh, this is terrible.
The floodwaters are rising, but they're safe. We contacted the Tok'ra. According to
Gotta
their
start sending
intelligence,
ships.
the entire gate network is down.
This is serious. At first, I thought this was gonna be more of like a comical episode, not any big repercussions. But this is the first time I think we've seen the gate system down entirely.
The mission's been compromised, sir. After that, they all started accusing each other of sabotage and all hell broke loose.
Oh gosh.
HD, we have the only gate that can dial out.
I told you not to trust that brown-nosed little weasel.
He doesn't know I'm standing here, does he?
We just lost video.
What's your situation? Please respond.
Not gonna lie, guys. NGL, I am feeling the urgency this one.
Sir.
Oh, thank God.
We're gonna take cover, sir.
7 symbols chosen from a pool of 38 non-repeating candidates. That's about 63 billion possible combinations.
Not looking good.
She's good with numbers.
With the gate system down, whoever has the most ships has the advantage.
He's attacking the other system lords on several fronts, and he's...
I was about to say, like, I wish there was a shot of like some of the system lords just like getting mad, like dialing gates. It's not working.
Mom, no. I told you not to call me here. No, you're not even supposed to have this number. That's... Mom, I don't need a list of my personal failures right now, okay? I'll have to get back to you on that then, Simon, okay? Alrighty then, bye-bye. Friend. System, and I wrecked it in a single day. Not to mention the fact that I've isolated us from all the off-world
Bro, you
resources
gotta get your
we
head in
need
the
to
game.
defend ourselves. Perfect, everybody knows that.
Jay, I'm not perfect.
So you have to say that because you're modest, which is just another aspect of your perfection.
I was the one who bypassed the dialing protocols that caused the wormhole to pass through Katao's sun. The chain reaction that resulted could have led to the deaths of everyone on that planet.
That's it! Oh!
Bypass the
You
gate
were able to
system?
bypass the security protocol because you created your own dialing program.
So?
Yes.
So we could do that here.
Jerry rig.
It doesn't have to be perfect as long as the coordinate system is accurate. The DHD will automatically make all the necessary
just adjust.
adjustments.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well, but the fact that Avenger triggered a correlative update seems to indicate that the DHD program is adaptive by its very nature.
Yeah, started laying a parade, guys, but it didn't work.
It should have worked.
You got any other bright ideas? Now would be a very good time.
What's your status, Doctor?
The city will be underwater.
Not good. This is a man in desperation.
Have you and Dr. Felger made any progress?
I can't find him.
Excuse me?
Apparently, Dr. Felger has left the base. I think the pressure was getting to him.
I thought you said all he needed was a little support.
He's at Stargate Command because he's a brilliant scientist. And no one understands that virus better than he does.
Then I suggest you get him back.
I don't do so well when the fate of the universe is hanging in the balance now.
Jay, you designed the virus. You're the man for the job. Just focus on the problem.
Every gate in the galaxy should be back online. Except
What if we reboot it?
P5S117.
The new coordinate system to the other DHDs.
No, that's impossible. It wasn't designed to do that.
Well, it wasn't designed to trigger a correlative update either.
Sir, we think we may
Brain
have found a
blast?
solution.
Let's hear it. The virus is blocking the upload.
That's right. That's right. And we need to neutralize it first. But in order to do that...
But we do know that the virus exists within a very specific subroutine in the original target DHD on P5S117. The catch is, someone's gonna have to physically go to the planet, sir.
P5S117 is controlled by Ball.
Yes, sir.
General?
Within this episode?
I'd like to volunteer. The gate's not even being guarded, probably, because it doesn't work anymore. But don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, brother.
What was that for?
Good luck.
She actually sabotaged it to get back at Carter for having his affection. The real plot of this episode. That's not a P90.
All right, you get set up. I'll be back in a few minutes. Let me check out the area.
Actually, I don't even
Shouldn't
know
we
what
stick
that
together?
is.
You know, in
Is
case
that like
you
an
need
M4
backup or
without
something?
the top of the barrel and
I'll be
like some
fine.
sort of ACOG? And a foregrip?
Yes, it is.
What team did she take?
Major Carter didn't want to risk stranding anyone else.
She went alone? I'm inspired with confidence.
Alright, we have our Ethernet cable strapped up to the crystals.
There's no sign of any Jaffa activity in the area.
This isn't Avenger. I mean, it's Avenger, but something's hinky. It's been altered or...
Hinky?
Oh no, they
The point
already
is, this isn't
updated
the
it?
program I wrote. Well, that means none of this is my fault. I told you Avenger
Potentially.
wasn't designed to cause a correlative update.
Which means that we are now stranded on a gold-occupied world.
I mean, not really on the good news end.
Well, I'm open to suggestions.
Also, I think this is the first time we see the inside of the
You said
DHD.
the virus was modified, right?
Big ass
Okay,
crystal.
go for it.
I was hoping you could handle it.
No, I was afraid you were going to say that.
Still no word from Sam?
To be honest, you should have heard back by now.
Move to higher ground.
Very well. Good luck, Dr. Jackson.
We're sort of like the intellectual Butch and Sundance of the SGC.
Butch and Sundance got cornered and killed by the Bolivian army.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Carter, you are alone on this one.
I'm feeling a little rushed. Oh.
Okay. Double mag. Falling back. The Tok'ra.
Neil! Let's go, Neil! Thank God! Oh!
How'd you manage this one, sir?
We got tired of waiting. I've modified the antivirus, specifically to target and neutralize the altered version of Avenger. But I've also added a little patch, just to ensure that no one will ever
The problem is solved, sir. I promised the Colonel I wouldn't say anything. He wants it to be a surprise.
And just like that, all is balanced back in the...
I'm so worried about you.
There's no big deal.
Those Jaffa, they could have killed you.
Not a chance, baby.
Except for the HR department at the SGC. They got some documents to...
I turn my back for 2 seconds and you take up with this trollop?
Don't blame
it's
me
his
just
dreams.
because you were never woman enough to satisfy him.
What the fuck?
Ladies, please, this isn't really necessary. Don't talk.
Jay,
What? What?
what were you thinking about?
Nothing.
And that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1. This one was season number 7, episode number 9, guys. And this was the sequel episode with Felger. Felger, I kind of like Jay a little bit more. This was a pretty significant episode in the sense that he kind of just destroyed the gate system with his virus here, and time was really interesting this episode. They decided just to let things that would normally take a considerable amount of time happen in a very short period, and I guess it made for an interesting episode. This is the first time, like I said, I think we've seen the gate system this compromised. I don't think we've ever seen anything like that to this extent. I think it brought us some interesting ideas. You guys might need to refresh my mind here, but ideas of just like how the gate systems really work, the idea of them sort of like self-updating the DHD network. There's a lot of callbacks to previous episodes where we've had some mishaps in the past. I would have loved to see a sequence with Walter just like so frustrated. Like you could see in his face the episode, but him just like, one thing that I do, the gate, why'd you have to go and mess it up, man? Like, come on. I thought it was also nice to get another sort of Sam-esque centric episode. Obviously, Felger had a lot to do with this episode, and we focused on him. But this was, I think, a pretty interesting episode of Stargate SG-1 for the fact that we also got to see Ball, who's been really ramping up in the ranks of the System Lords, get some time to shine here. It makes me think he's a pretty like formidable System Lord. He was able to get this virus and retrofit it and have the gate systems disabled across the galaxy, essentially, in virtually a couple of days. So he's clearly a massive threat and one not to be messed with. He's also got one of the biggest fleets, so this guy's, you know, a little quick on his feet there. That being said, though, I also like getting to see the perspective of Felger and like, making us feel bad for it. But this was the one episode where I was like, I kind of do get where they're going with this angle. Like, you know, he makes a lot of mess ups or whatever it is. He's a smart guy, but his set of failures there, and Carter was the one to believe him. On the other hand, it's like you kind of screwed this entire operation. We're gonna need you to power through it here, buddy. But fun, but also pretty serious episode SG-1 that also ended off with us getting a new ship. So they kind of just maybe they sort of just skipped through a couple of things here that they normally would take their time with. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty fun episode, honestly, between getting to get the ship at the end there with a surprise to just, I guess, the larger universe implications here between the gate system going down and us getting to talk about the nitty gritty, you know, details about that was pretty fun here. And also wrapping up in a Sam Felger storyline here. That was pretty fun. But that was my reaction video to Stargate SG-1 season number 7, episode number 9. What'd you think about this one, guys? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. No Coombs this one, but his time is cooming. Love ya, and I'll see you all in the next one, guys.